Hello everyone, today is another day of Microsoft build. It was very interesting. So first I started my day by walking at night in the Seattle downtown. I was actually shocked and surprised yet again from zombies, drug addicts, homeless people. There are like hundreds of them. They look basically very desperate and so on, and sleeping everywhere, like on the streets and benches and corners. But overall, let's jump back into the conference. So the keynote started with like Microsoft CTO and other guys introducing GitHub Workspaces, Azure DevOps databases, partnership with Snowflake, and other stuff talking about data lakes, data integration, and so on. They did very cool demo, which probably you will see as well, from GitHub Copilot Workspaces, where it can do magic. It can write for your code, write tests, update docs, change front end, back end. Looks insane. It's a private beta now. I sign up. Hopefully you'll see it soon. Looked very interesting. Another cool demo was about Copilot for Visual Code and Azure. So it's basically like Azure bot. You can query stuff, update stuff, get data. Looks very helpful as well. Interesting. On top of this, I saw that we can build Copilots for our website, public tools, support, onboarding, and while many other things. So we'll play with this stuff and share further. And here's the data which could be used in Copilot things and on-premises, custom connectors, Atlassian, Azure DevOps, and so on, which looks pretty surprisingly cool. Another funny stuff was Midnight Blizzard, where they talked about security, how Russian-based threat actors sponsored by the government attacked United States, UK, Europe, and Ukraine, primarily, mostly to get intelligence, get technology, and you see like it looks pretty interesting. And what Microsoft is doing to protect, and how we should think about this as well and all the time, because no one sleeps, no one cares how you run your software. It's either on premises, on the cloud, and who manages it doesn't matter. As soon as it's out there, accessible, you will have some fun with Midnight Blizzards from Russia. And we had very good conversations with Microsoft Teams, Copilot Teams, GitHub Teams, and Azure DevOps Teams. We built some crazy stuff with them, very nice. I also attended a lab where we built a Copilot extension for Microsoft Teams in 20 minutes, which was super crazy. Like the idea was you have your inventory of products which stored on Excel file, I believe, and then you could write me a sales email for that particular vendor about this product, or like a stock inventory mail, or and so on. Like basically, it's a combination of data from your third-party sources with power of ChatGPT models. And you can try it yourself. Basically, go into this link. You see like Teams Pilot plugin sample, and after we lap it will be here. It's again GitHub rep and so on. It's pretty interesting. So play with it. It's pretty straightforward. GitHub Advanced Security was very nice as well. Some nice demos. You can enable it very easy, like with just one checkbox, and it will scan for your passwords, leaked secrets, and so on, and your whole commit history. One hint, you can fix this vulnerability by only changing or revoking actually the tokens or removing users and so on. So it's potentially highly impactful issue, but also GitHub Advanced Security can prevent you actually from pushing this stuff, basically. And it works in Copilots, command line, mobile, and web applications. And the demo was here. It's in our internal blog. And another interesting part was again extending Microsoft Teams and with Copilot. So you can do it in Copilot Studio. It's not only the Microsoft Teams, it's for many things. Like it's low-code plugins, configurations, UI stuff. You also can do message extensions for Microsoft Teams mostly, and Teams Toolkit, and make plugins as well. Not today built, you can make API plugins, which is pretty decent. And here you can see Office Dev Copilot for MS65 plugin samples, and there are some of them. And this is like Northwind Inventory, which I was talking about. It was part of the lab as well. Prompt book, you can use this as well, and it's pretty interesting. You look at the security Copilot. And other stuff I forgot to mention probably about Keynote. It was some part about keeping Copilot secure, monitored, moderated, and Microsoft builds tons of tools to help you don't have prompt ejections, remove hallucinations, moderate data, have quality control of your Copilots. It looks pretty advanced, and I believe it will evolve in rapid pace. And here Copilot extensions, you can use your Copilot, you can do plugins and connectors, and so on. It looks crazy. And another piece was about Microsoft Teams. we do want, in our applications, we use Teams loads, and very cool feature which we wanted for last 2 years was announced is a feedback collector. So now in Microsoft Teams, you can actually ask for feedback, see like how people like it or not, and hopefully you can improve experience for your end users. And we will be jumping in this and releasing this, I believe, in June for sure. And then there are a few other features for Teams, because I attended Teams talk as well. It was like streaming replies, and it's more or less to connect it with ChatGPT, because ChatGPT and similar models, they often or always actually reply slowly, like people typing. So you can just stream your replies directly to Microsoft Teams, and people don't feel the lag in the reply. Citation and AI-generated labels as well related, that you can theoretically use more models and artificial intelligence to combine with your data to get something useful for your end users. And prompt starters to solve cold start issue or empty state, card updates for Teams and other stuff for adaptive cards, and we use them heavily. Copilot checklist, it's more like if you want to build a Copilot, ensure that you use sign on, it's secure, you have enough functionality, and then you have feedback loop labels and all that stuff which I just showed you before. And it's all available with Teams AI library, which we'll be playing a bit more. There were some demos from a few companies in Meltwater, Hexagon, Microsoft Designer. You can find them online. I won't be showing them here, but they looked pretty decent and inspiring, some of them. And here more useful links for you, GitHub library, AI UX, and so on. More or less, that was another cool day from Microsoft Build. Stay tuned. Today is the last day. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Thank you.